Chapter 1: The Call to Action, Women's Wartime Mobilization. When World War II erupted, women around the globe were thrust into roles that had once been reserved almost exclusively for men. As millions of men were conscripted into military service, the survival of nations suddenly depended on women's ability to adapt, lead, and sustain critical industries and institutions. Governments launched urgent campaigns encouraging women to step forward, appealing to patriotism, duty, and a vision of collective sacrifice. The call to action was not simply a plea, it was a necessity that would permanently transform the boundaries of women's societal roles. Women responded with extraordinary speed and courage. Across Europe, the United States, the Soviet Union, and in colonies across Africa and Asia, women entered workplaces, joined auxiliary military units, and organized vital community support systems. In Britain, slogans like "Women of Britain, come into the factories" filled posters and newspapers, highlighting the growing need for female labor in ammunition plants, aircraft factories, and shipyards. In the United States, Rosie the Riveter became an enduring icon of female empowerment, symbolizing the strength, resilience, and patriotism of women who took up industrial work. At the same time, many women volunteered for newly created branches of the armed forces. Britain's Auxiliary Territorial Service, ATS, the Women's Royal Naval Service, WRNS, and the Air Transport Auxiliary, ATA, recruited women to serve in non-combat roles that were nevertheless critical to military success. In the Soviet Union, women served not just in auxiliary positions, but also as snipers, pilots, and tank operators. Their contributions shattered long-held assumptions about women's physical endurance, technical skill, and bravery under fire. Mobilization was not limited to physical labor or military service. Women organized local rationing committees, led civil defense drills, and maintained critical educational and healthcare services while facing the constant threat of bombings and shortages. Through volunteer organizations like the Red Cross and countless grassroots initiatives, women played an essential role in sustaining civilian morale. Their leadership in maintaining daily life under extraordinary circumstances was vital to the overall war effort. However, this sudden mobilization was not without challenges. Many women faced skepticism, resistance, and even open hostility as they entered spaces traditionally dominated by men. Discrimination based on race and class also shaped which women were welcomed into new opportunities and which were left marginalized. Yet, despite these barriers, women's contributions were undeniable and often transformative.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?